Okay, so back in at the tail end of 2022, right? Netflix dropped a documentary. It was the volcano rescue from Whakaari. Whakaari, right? It was a New Zealand volcano. Um and it was just right, it was crazy. Right? The thing went off, I think it was at Christmas time. It was in December in 2019. And right, this volcano had been rumbling, right? It'd been rumbling, but there was an uptake in activity. But for whatever reason, the tours were still going to the island, right? Which that does baffle me, right? Firstly, going to an active volcano, right? There's the dormant volcanoes, right? I mean, I can kind of see, like, if you know this thing has not done anything in, decades, centuries, and there's no sign of it doing anything, yeah, maybe go have a look, right? But when it's active volcano, an active volcano, where you can go to the meteorologist department and they have readings, right? They have readings of what's going on, right? I ain't going there. Like, I ain't going there, right? There's a documentary on Disney that I really want to watch about a couple who, you know, did shit with volcanoes, and I think eventually they got wiped out by one. But yeah, I'm kind of baffled. It intrigues me, the people that want to do this shit, right? Why? But if you know a volcano could erupt and the likelihood has risen, it has risen. Why would you do tours, right? Why would you do tours? So all of these fucking idiots that have been like were involved in this have been in court of late. And the last was the Whakaari Management Limited, who, right? So this is kind of crazy. It's run by three brothers, right? Three brothers, James, Andrew, and Peter Buttle. And supposedly they inherited the volcano, right? So they inherited a fucking island. What? How rich are these fucking dudes? You know? So they inherited this island and they license it to companies to run these tours and everything like that. But if you own it, it does mean that you're, responsible to maintain it, right? Or hire a company to maintain it, right? To make sure safety checks are being done. And also, if you know there's an increase in activity, you should be contacting everyone and going, we're locking this down, right? Or you have clear protocol, right? An automated thing that goes, whatever, something that stops fucking tours, right? Or now, if the tours continue, but you have, gone and told everyone, then you're kind of covered, right? You've done what you can do because it's an island. So if you got a boat, you can get there, essentially, But if you told everyone, do not go, nah, island's off limits, you've done what you can do, but they didn't do shit, right? They didn't do shit, you know what I mean? Which is crazy. Like their lawyer was just like, oh, they're only the landlords, which just Oh man, not a good look. Not a good look, right? 22 people died on that island. You know, families got wiped out. It that documentary is not, whew, it's not a good watch. It's kind of sad, right? It's not the best made documentary, but yeah, it's horrific what went down, you know. Um, but yeah, man, it's good that these people finally had the book for, well, I don't know if the book got thrown at them. They got fined, right? They've been fined what 1.5 million New Zealand dollars, which equates to £724,000. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not. It's not really a lot, right? Because some of these people have got just burns all over their body. Burns all over her body. I think someone lost limbs. It's just like you can't get back what went down. You know, like there's a boy that lost, I think, his sister and his parents. It's just fucked so many people up. Now, I do kind of feel that the people going also have culpability. Like, if you're going to a volcano, you should do your due diligence, right? I would be, as again, I'm checking. I'm like, is this an active volcano? Like, when was it last rumbling? You know what I mean? There's questions you should ask before doing this shit. You know, but yeah. Even though the people, but you still should be safe. Like you should still kind of be safe to some regards, right? As safe as you can be going to a dangerous fucking place. So yeah, it's I don't know. It'd be curious to see what else happens. All right, because supposedly they just weren't monitoring the island and they hadn't been monitoring the island for a long time, you know, for a long time. So now no tourism has started up again back there. But you feel, yeah, like all of this kind of thing should get looked at, right? All of it should get looked at. You know, like maybe stop stop tours to islands. You know, just don't do it. It's just ridiculous. You know, but yeah, they've been fined, no jail. I don't know. Just people don't go to fucking volcanoes that are rumbling, right? That are active. Think before you volcano.